Okay, so it's gonna be that same level change, that same hip drop that we were just talking about in that high knee drill. Now, where did I want your guys' chest to go?
To our thighs.
To our thighs, to the quads, right? So at each cone, that's what I want you guys to do, okay? We are trying to work on the posture to be able to slow myself down on routes like, hey, a curl, a comeback, what else? When else do we have to drop my hips?
Disco, an out, and then
Don't know what a disco is, but what is it?
out.
A hitch, a hitch, what's a disco? What's a disco? Okay, like a whip or a pivot. Okay, a whip or a pivot. Come back, stop and go. And again, you guys may not have those routes in your playbook on the team that you play on. How the routes may differ, but the break is always going to stay the same. You have to drop a route. You eventually will have to, whether it's a hitch, comeback, curl, whatever it is. So this works on that specific posture. It doesn't have to be like, oh, we're working on this specific route. You guys all got me on that. So what we're doing, two guys going at the same time. If you're not up, you are behind the blue line on the white cone and the red cone. Right now, you don't have to go there just yet. I'll explain it. Give me one sec. So what we're doing, you guys are going to burst up, set, go. See this yellow cone and that red cone? At the cone, we're going to go chest to quads, but you're staying where? What part of your foot? Ball of the foot. We're not going heels because you're going to slow yourself down. So we're going to run up, ball of the foot drop, come up again, ball of the foot, and it's, hey, it's fast, fellas. It's slow because it's a demonstration. Then we get to the last cone. We're going up, same drop, coming out, running. You guys a ball on a curl.
Now, before we get into this video, fellas, we're going to be traveling out to 15 more states across the U.S. for 2-day-long QB and wide receiver camps. So if you guys would like to train with us, myself and my staff of coaches, check out that very first link in the description below. We're going to be coming out to San Francisco, California, Miami, Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada, Charlotte, North Carolina, Portland, Oregon. Then we'll be heading out to Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, Buffalo, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Then we'll be coming out to Detroit, Michigan, Boise, Idaho, and Los Angeles, California. So again, if you guys would like some more information, learn how you can train with us, again, check out that very first link in the description below. All of our camps last year were completely sold out, so we'd love to have you guys out there, especially you guys from our YouTube community. So again, very first link in that description below. Let's get back to this video.
Set, go, burst up, drop, yes, good. Hey, that's really nice. That's solid, dude. Now, I felt like we were a little bit, the posture was I really liked. I felt a little far forward on that.
Yeah.
So it was like your chest. I like that you were trying to go to your quad. I felt like the chest was a little bit past the knee. Okay. So if we get a little further downfield, why is that a problem?
The route could get too deep.
You could drift. Because like think about it like this. Let's say I got to drop at the yellow line and I drop here, but my chest is over my knee. I could end up drifting because I'm not sitting down enough. Think there. That's where I want you to be. And violent. Say, go, burst up, drop, yes, drop, good, drop, finish, good, nice job. Okay. So at the break, you felt you were a little slow to get out of it. Now, only reason why, let's say the ball is the cone. The drop was great. You dropped, but after we dropped, it was like you kept your hips parallel and then tried to turn, right? So no, and that's fine. Just remember, you drop to slow yourself down, then it's almost like a pivot step. You know what I'm saying? It's like a flip of your hips. You drop, flip, and if you get to the low posture to slow you down, that flip, feet will be inside your frame, you'll have speed, you'll get out of it faster. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Hips, good finish. Nice job, man. Okay, now, hey fellas, I'm gonna use you as an example, all right? Not trying to put you on blast either. Hey, so, before I cut, DA, come here. Before I cut, where are DB's eyes supposed to be? Hips. So what we did on this break, and a lot of you guys will do this because it feels comfortable. He was running up to each cone, and before the cut, it was this. Now I can appreciate the fact that he's trying to get low, but that raise of the chin is a problem. Why?
Because they know you're breaking.
You're not selling the go. They know you're breaking because when these hips rise up, DB sits, right? So hey, it's got to be chin down. Trust, check body language of that drop to get you in and out of this break, okay? Does that make sense? All right, okay. Set, go, burst up, hips, sit down, in and out, finish, Good, nice catch. Turn up that way for me after we catch it, okay? Now on your break, come here, come here, come here. So if a DB is looking at us, where his eyes supposed to be? Hips, right? So when you're running up to him and you're here and your hands start to go like this before the breakdown, that's also a form of an indicator, right? Because you raising up is an indicator, but you also doing this with your arms is an indicator with your body language. So just run here. Hips. Just trust your hips. Does that make sense?